Taste my fury!
Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Jay Barry here, and we back with another video here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is that PlayStation 4, because Sony ain't done with that thing yet, but that PlayStation 5, the only next gen console available. We got some interesting news this week, man. Another acquisition for PlayStation. Welcoming a new family member to the PlayStation Studios, which is Haven Studios. It's a brand new studio, made with Jade Raven and a couple of veteran developers. And PlayStation has acquired Haven Studios. So what they're saying here is that they're going to be making a brand new multiplayer IP for PlayStation, AAA multiplayer experience for PlayStation. Herman Holtz and Jim Ryan, they obviously was, I guess, pleased with what they're seeing with the game that they're creating, and led up to an acquisition here for Haven Studios. I think this is good news, especially going into the direction that PlayStation are trying to put out there with the 10 live service type games. Hopefully what they're creating here, hopefully the game is going to be super good, it's very addictive, multiplayer experience. I don't know what type of multiplayer game they're going to be creating. Is it first person? Is it third person? Is it just like an RPG? I don't know, but I think what would have cemented this announcement, make it proper. I think they should have, had some like concept or a gameplay, or their first reveal of the game, shown with this acquisition. I think this would have just put the icing on the top of it, because right now, it's very hard to get excited about something like this, because we don't know what we don't know what you're making. You know what I mean? Like, we're hearing AAA multiplayer experience and all that stuff there, and we see some of the developers that are part of Haven Studios, and we can always wish for the best as far as now that they're working with PlayStation, under the PlayStation umbrella. There's a lot of stuff that they can learn just when it comes to a quality perspective. But at the end of the day, it's a new IP. It's a multiplayer game, and how people are finicky when it comes to multiplayer games. And it's always online. Is it always online? I gotta pay $16 for always online. You know what I mean? So we're definitely gonna be seeing on how it looks in the future. But I just felt like they could have just had some like screenshots or something to be like, yo guys, we didn't give y'all news for a year, because they announced Haven Studios partnership for like a year. And even back then, when I was talking about it, matter of fact, even it's more than a year. I think it's been more than a year they announced this, right? Because I remember getting mad at PlayStation how they was like, dispersing news on the blog, like no pictures and nothing to really like on a visual standpoint, like, oh, bring people in. It's just a whole bunch of text and text and text and text. But yeah, I mean, it's like, I'm excited, to be honest with you, because I'm always going to be that guy that will embrace a new IP, and I do play multiplayer games. But I'm also like, okay, you didn't really show me anything, so there's nothing really I can get excited for, like really anticipate the game that's going to be shown. But I felt like that could have sweetened the pot there, if they showcase a little bit of the game, tease the game a bit, because you've been talking about it for a year now, or more than a year now. It's time to show something, hopefully. But yeah, this is another studio under the PlayStation umbrella, which is always going to be a great thing. They just acquired like Destiny, now Haven. You had Fire Sprite, you had Nixus. They've been on a splurging. They've been splurging a little bit over there in the past 2 years over at PlayStation, man. what would be the dream and ideal thing for me personally, if there's announcement of Deviation Games being acquired as well, because we all know they are partnered up with PlayStation to create a multiplayer, AAA multiplayer game as well. So hopefully, you know, Herman Host and Jim Ryan like that game too, man, because Deviation Games has some of my favorite developers there from Treyarch. You know, now manning that studio. You know, they created their own studio. So hopefully it's good over there. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys, about this news. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Are you hesitant? You know what I mean? Let me know. And as far as you know, acquiring another studio, who would you like PlayStation to acquire? Let me know in the comment section below. It's your boy Jay Barry. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I'm gone. Deuces.